Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 3 of this awesome Once Upon a Time in the Woods adventure calendar unboxing. And it is an unboxing because we unbox little things and turn them into dungeon tiles. I am really loving this calendar so far. Bit apprehensive about today because so far we've just been getting the rules and instructions, but now we are on our own. Free to pick whichever path we choose. But before we do so, I've been chatting to you on the comments on the yesterday's video, and I've been chatting with Dwarf Moustache, and so I've been after a game setting, a game, either an RPG or a tabletop skirmish game that is pretty much British medieval history, from maybe the Celtic times, pre-medieval up to Renaissance sort of period. So there's a big gap history I'm interested in there, but also not just a straight up normal historic game. I want something with a bit of British folklore and fantasy and fairy tale in it. I've been searching for ages, and without knowing it, I've sort of found it with this calendar. So yeah, I've been chatting to Dwarf Moustache in one of the comments, and it seems like this is going to be the game for me. Let's head over quickly before we unbox this to their website, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is the website, and obviously at the moment it's advertised in the calendar, as it should. But they've got a couple of games, The Woods and Fictitious Waste, which I think is the futuristic one. I thought, miniatures are awesome, but let's have a look at the game. So it's a small studio. So we go out in the woods. Let's have a look at the woods. Anything for badgering is, I know I'm sold. Make Pact Alliance. We got this. So this, if you read this, it's great. So what my plan is to do is, I believe, speaking to Dwarf Moustache, there's a 3rd edition coming out in April. So I'll definitely dive into that then. But they also do, I believe, an RPG game. So I will probably look into that after Christmas in the new year. Probably get hold of the RPG set. Let's look at this, lad. Getting too excited now. Look at this. Oh wow, we're definitely getting this. Look at this. There's a dungeon dive type game. Thunder under Mount Silence. We're getting that in the new year. Oh come on, Barrow Ring Burning. Come on, that's fate, isn't it? So what is this? This books and gaming aids. So yeah, I'll get hold of I'll have a deep dive into this website more. I'll have a look at the role-playing game and maybe that board game. This could be perfect for me. But let's have a quick look at the miniatures. Where are we? The woods. Let's look at these. Okay, look, familiar. Come on, this is great. Look at them. I won't go too much into it now because we are here for the advent calendar, but look at these miniatures. These are perfect. That's what I want, this sort of old school vibe and feel. I don't jive well with modern plastics, their spiky bits and everything. Oh, this is what I love. Look at this. Love this. Look. Oh yeah, right. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. New year, RPG, miniatures. Maybe in January, February, get the board game leading up to the 3rd edition of this. And we can see if we can build some terrain for it, get involved in the world, build some terrain. But for now, let's get back to what we're here for today. And that is picking our path. And I think, right, so let's move this down to, we got our cards. We got stack cards. We'll get our stuff, and I've lost the bread. Brilliant. It's over it. Panic not. Stuff card with bread, and our black dice 6 goes in endurance. So we've got to pick a path, and I think I'm going to let the dice decide this each time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to use the green dice. It seems appropriate for us. 3. So we're going to come straight down here. Okay, this is quite. We're on our own now. So what we do here, I need the rules somewhere, so we know that. we've got all these boxes, and that's why I say it's an unboxing. We can go down below here and pick one apart from the 23rd and 24th, and we know there, and I think it's going to be this one. Okay, I don't know why. First up, I'm going to carefully peel this little sticky off, which comes off relatively easy. So that's nice. We're going to do this, and we've got. We'll have a look at this miniature in a minute. We've got another. We've got a T-junction. Okay. Now, another tip I got was from about the unfolding. I've got these quite flat today. It's from Shiny Cat 69. He says, you know, a low iron with something covering them up over the top will flatten them out, which I may do once I've opened them all to get them really flat. So, playing in the future. What I found, a little tip to get to lay flat, is to on these bits here, is fold them the opposite way. Once you got them folded the opposite way, try and get the box formed the other way, like so. That would be perfect for anything, but putting it back into box form, but getting it vaguely box shape. All the bits coming, so it's on the outside, and when you put it flat, it goes relatively flat. So we are here. Should we do it like that? I think so. I'm going to go this way. So we're going to move into here, and it's actually number 6. So we scan that in a minute. But first, let me have a look at this miniature, if I can. So we're going to have to. I'm going to get it to focus in on this. Hey, there we go. These look like Humpty Dumpties. Tweedledum, Tweedledees type of thing. They're definitely twins of them. Okay. Let's put these back. We're going to encounter these. I'll try and get these painted up for tomorrow, but for the encounter purposes, we won't. So let's go over to number 6. So I just realised it's 9 and not 6. So when you scan it in, it's a 9. So let's head down to 9. Okay, yeah, that's what we got. That looks definitely like our models. They're great. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I think I'm right here. Yep. As you approach the next junction in the path, you hear the sound of 2 people squabbling. You may sneak this encounter. Stepping into the clearing, you see 2 rotund figures wrestling with each other, seemingly trying to keep hold of a rattle and force the other to let go. They stop as you approach and turn little piggy eyes upon you. Right, so I may sneak the encounter. I'm going to read it first for the purposes of us at home, but I may sneak it. I don't know. Probably won't. I do want to try out all the rules in this game for the purposes of this video, but as our first encounter, I just feel we should encounter it rather than sneak past. So, but let's have a read. So they got their piggy eyes upon me. Stop there, says the first. You're not passing this way. No how, says the second. The Tweedles are unpleasant urchins who move with their massive bulk together to block your path whichever way you go. Okay. You may leave this toll by the path you came in on, but if you wish to leave via one of the other, you must outwit the pair. Test wisdom to gain access to one of the paths. If you are successful, you may leave the toll via the exit. And I've just suddenly realised I've got to reduce my endurance by 2. So I'm going to do that now. I don't remember because we've gone 1 tile into the crossroads, that'd be 5. And now we're on 4. Okay. So you may leave this tile by the path you came in on. If you wish to leave via one of the others, you must outwit the pair. Less wisdom to gain access to one of the paths. If you're successful, you may leave the tile via the exit, but leave the Tweedles miniatures on the tile. You'll need to face them again if you pass this way. Okay. Alternatively, you can take an opposed wisdom test against their wisdom 2. If you are successful, I'm 2 as well. So, if successful, they mope off huffily into the trees, leaving the exits clear, remove the miniature. If unsuccessful in the opposed test, you are forced to withdraw to the previous tile. Your name debate has so muddled their brain, your wisdom is lowered by 1. It cannot drop below 1. Right, I've only got wisdom. That means I've got a wisdom of 1. Make a note of this for future wisdom tests. And that's what it looks like all painted. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm really loving this. This is like okay. Okay, so we can make a test. Roll a stat or under on the D6. Now, yesterday, an Oakbound Studios kindly commented on the video, and I was so pleased. But yes, when I did that roll and these two come up like 1, 1, and 2, it's pointing out that's good because we got to get roll that and under. So really, or equal. So really, because if I do an opposed test, my wisdom is 2, so it's reduced by 1 because of these clattering clowns. So to remove them, I've got to roll a 1. So let's do a quick test. If it wasn't because of that, I would have passed. But if I was doing a normal roll, okay. So I'm going to do a normal roll and see what happens. Yeah, so I've reduced my stamina by 4 because we've gone 1, 2. Backtracking doesn't reduce it, so we could. Let's see what happens. And I'm assuming if I fail, I wish to leave on one exit. You're successful. Yeah, okay. Let's just roll and see what happens. Okay, got 5. Going for the opposed test, that's 6. So I'm going to boost that to 6. -1 due to the clattering. We've got to add 2 onto them. 2, 5, so that's 5. So I win that opposed test. So that's good. That is right, isn't it? Opposed test. Both roll d6, add the stat. Mine in case is 1 negative. Theirs is 2. Okay. So we defeat these. I will paint these up and sort of put them back down here tomorrow so we can look at them. But yeah, Tweedledum, Tweedledee. I kind of love these miniatures. Okay, so stamina tomorrow is already going to be half. I won't roll tomorrow. See which way we're going to go. I'll do that tomorrow. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, okay, we've got down to here. First encounter using the opposed test rule like that. Super simple. These dice are great. Love them. Yeah. I'm so enjoying this. Maybe my favourite advent calendar. Let me know if you're enjoying this. I know some of you have got this and are unboxing it with me. That's great. Let me know if you would be interested in exploring the world of In the Woods in the future after next month. I would be. And get some nice little terrain built for it as well, I'm thinking. It'd be quite cool. Anyway, have a good day. See you tomorrow morning. So enjoy yourselves. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.